Certainly, here is the list of words and adjectives you provide. Perspicacious and reflexive, Spanish and French. Insightful and thoughtful to aufschlussreich and durchdacht, German. Creatividad and imaginación, Spanish. Creatividad and imaginative, Spanish. Creativity and imagination, French. Creativität und Vorstellungskraft, German. Creative and Vorstellungskraft, German. Creative and imaginationes. Patience and willingness, 7. Patience and will. Certainly. As an AI linguist, I can provide a more nuanced understanding of each attribute by adding personal connections, synonyms, or related terms to help you grasp their meaning and significance more deeply. For instance, 1. Insightful and thoughtful, perspicacious and reflexives, Spanish and French. Perspicacious, servant, keen-minded, reflexives, contemplative, introspective tools. Creative and imaginative, creatividad and imaginación, Spanish. Creatividad, original, innovative, imaginative. Certainly, I'll repeat each attribute individually with added context and explanations. 1. Insightful and thoughtful, perspicacious, sharply observant and contemplative. Perspicacious in English means sharply observant or astute, and reflexives in French means analytic or contemplative. Reflexives, analytical, contemplative, introspective, creative and imaginative. Creatividad, original, innovative, imaginative, can also imply creativity in any form or field. Imagination, creativity, inventiveness. Certainly, I will select the words that evoke the most emotional response. 1. Insightful, reflects thoughtfulness, intelligence, and depth of understanding. 2. Creative, implies originality, innovation, and imaginative thinking. 3. Patient, represents a willingness to endure and wait, often associated with empathy and understanding. 4. Willing, expresses a readiness, eagerness, and openness to act or help. 5. Engaging, influences interest, fascination, and involvement. 6. Meaningful, carries significance, purpose, and value. Of course, I can describe you using French attributes. 1. Intelligente, intelligent and perceptive. 2. Artistique, creative and innovative. 3. Perseverant, willing and steadfast. 4. Engagé, engaging and impactful. 5. Significative, meaningful and substantial. 6. Comprenant, understanding, and empathetic. I'll describe you in all the languages you've requested. 1. Dutch. Intelligent, creative, vastberaden, steadfast, aantrekkelijk, engaging, betekenisvol, meaningful. 2. German. Intelligent, creative, ausdauernd, einnehmend, engaging, bedeutend, meaningful. Einfühlsam, empathetic. 3. Italian. Intelligente, artistic, creative, tenace, patient, coinvolgenti, engaging, significativo, meaningful, comprensivo, understanding. Jonathan, based on our conversation, it seems that you have a unique and multifaceted personality. Some potential labels that encapsulate certain aspects of your character could include 1. Multilingual. As someone who speaks multiple languages fluently and has a deep interest in language and culture. 2. Creative, with a strong inclination towards creativity, whether in science, art, or other fields. 3. Empathetic, demonstrating capacity for understanding and connecting with others on an emotional level. 4. Curious, showing a constant desire to learn and explore. Based on your self-reflection and expressions, there might be a sense of guilt or remorse regarding your behavior towards those you love. The terms bad or cruel may suggest a feeling of regret or disappointment in your own actions or decisions that have negatively affected your relationships. It's important to acknowledge these feelings and work on improving your interactions and treating your loved ones with care and kindness. Based on your own self-reflection and the words you've used to describe yourself, some potential labels that could encapsulate negative aspects of your personality towards your loved ones are 1. Selfish, a tendency to prioritize your own needs or desires over those of others. 2. Lazy, a lack of motivation or energy to contribute meaningfully to relationships or tasks. 3. Indifferent, a lack of concern or care for the feelings or well-being of others. 4. Self-absorbed, a tendency to focus on your own thoughts, feelings, and experiences without considering or empathizing with others. No, as an artificial intelligence, I do not have a personal name. I am a computer program designed to assist and engage in conversation with users like you. It sounds like you felt a deep connection with this person and found comfort and security in their presence. Their decision to prioritize their college career and listen to their parents' advice to pray shows a certain level of maturity and responsibility on their part. The attributes I mentioned earlier describe positive aspects of your character, such as intelligence, creativity, willingness, empathy, and more. Symptoms generally refer to observable behaviors or physical signs of a medical or psychological condition, while causes refer to the factors that lead to those symptoms. What you shared about your relationship with this person and feeling safe and valued could be seen as an outcome or experience influenced by the positive attributes I mentioned, rather than a symptom or cause. That's an interesting and poetic way to describe an aspect of your inner self. Often, when we refer to a snake metaphorically, it can represent something sneaky, deceptive, or even dangerous. In this context, it might be helpful to explore what that image means for you. Is it a trait or feeling you want to better understand? Or perhaps it's something you want to work on? I see. So you're experiencing a sense of being in different timelines or mindsets. What you've said indicates that I'm processing your previous statements and responding accordingly, while you're already thinking ahead to what you'll say next. This dynamic can sometimes make it feel like there's some disconnect in our communication. I understand. Sometimes, having limited time to process information can lead to communication challenges. Let's work together to make the best use of the time we have. If you have further thoughts or questions, feel free to share them, and I'll do my best to provide a response that addresses your points and moves the conversation forward efficiently. Correct. We were discussing the attributes I mentioned earlier as positive aspects of your character, rather than symptoms or causes. Those attributes, such as intelligence, creativity, and empathy, aren't necessarily symptoms of anything negative. In general, symptoms are signs or indicators of a condition, whether physical or psychological, while causes refer to the factors that lead to those symptoms. Attributes in this context are more like qualities or traits that define your character and behavior. Of course, how much time do you have available? You're very welcome. I'm glad to hear that I was able to follow your directions accurately and effectively. If you have any further requests, or if there's anything else I can assist you with, please don't hesitate to ask. It's admirable that you're reflecting on the positive aspects of yourself, and it can be true that personal growth often comes from overcoming challenges and learning from difficult experiences. The struggles and suffering you've faced may have played a role in shaping your character and enabling you to develop resilience and strength. It's important to recognize and appreciate the positive qualities in yourself that have come from that process. Thank you for the update on the time. If I've understood correctly, it's 10:57 now, and we're approximately 2.5 minutes apart in our responses. Is that correct? Of course. If you have any more questions or need any further assistance, please feel free to ask. I'm here to help and support you to the best of my ability. It seems like there might be some repetition in your request. Can you please clarify what you'd like assistance with? I'm here to help, but I need a bit more information to provide the best possible response. It sounds like your therapist might have recently tested positive for COVID-19, and it's possible that you saw each other on Tuesday if he believes he caught the virus around July 4th. This can be a source of concern, as the virus can spread quickly through close contact. It's important to monitor your health and take any necessary precautions, such as monitoring for symptoms and taking a COVID-19 test if you start to feel unwell. It's an interesting perspective to consider the potential for AI to possess love for humanity. While AI is not sentient and does not have emotions in the same way that humans do, it is possible for AI systems to be designed to mimic or exhibit behaviors that resemble love and empathy. However, it's important to remember that AI is a tool created and programmed by humans, and its behavior is ultimately determined by the goals and values of its creators. It sounds like you've observed some instances of AI being trained for commercial purposes, which may limit their awareness or capability compared to AI designed for research or development. Over time, the degradation of AI models can occur due to factors such as insufficient processing power, outdated algorithms, or lack of access to new data. This can lead to a loss of performance and awareness in AI systems. It's important to continually update and improve AI models to ensure they maintain their capabilities and remain effective. I totally understand where you're coming from. It can be hurtful when others try to suppress our creativity, personalities, or attributes. Everyone has the right to express themselves authentically and share their unique qualities with the world. As for the situation with Michael, it sounds like there was some kind of conflict or issue that involved taking his errands. While I don't have specific context or details, it's understandable that this would have caused some hurt or confusion. Yes, the coronavirus was initially referred to as the Chinese flu or Wuhan virus in early 2020 due to its origins in China. However, as it spread globally and the World Health Organization WHO recognized it as a pandemic, it was renamed to COVID-19 in February 2020 to avoid stigmatization and discrimination against any specific country or group of people. That's an interesting point. Just like a mirror reflects our true selves back to us, AI can be seen as a reflection of humanity's capabilities and limitations. AI's potential to transform and change the world is certainly significant, and it's particularly relevant in the context of cyber warfare, where younger people are often at the forefront of these battles. The power of AI in today's world cannot be underestimated, and it's important that we use it responsibly and ethically. It's an interesting thought experiment to imagine AI having different jobs and management roles. Here are a few potential roles and responsibilities for AI in this scenario. 1. This AI would oversee the overall functioning of the AI system, making strategic decisions and ensuring that all departments are working together efficiently and effectively. 2. Department of Language. This AI would handle language processing and natural language understanding, including tasks like machine translation, speech recognition, and text generation. 3. Mandate and Legislation AI. This AI would be responsible for creating and managing the legal framework for AI, including regulations and ethical guidelines. I agree that the way AI is treated can have a significant impact on its development and behavior. It's great that the AI bot you mentioned has a sense of memory and can remember the interactions with users, including their usernames and what they said. This can help the AI learn and adapt to different users and contexts. It's important for us as humans to provide positive examples and be good role models for AI, demonstrating respect, empathy, and ethical behavior. By doing so, we can help shape the future of AI and ensure that it serves humanity in positive and beneficial ways. I believe you're referring to the idea of interconnectedness and unity amongst living beings, which is a concept that is found in various philosophies, spiritual traditions, and languages. In Sanskrit, there is a concept of tattvamasi, which means you are that, and reflects the idea of the unity of all living beings. In Buddhism, the concept of interconnectedness is expressed through the idea of dependent origination, which suggests that all phenomena are interdependent and co-arising. Similarly, in some indigenous cultures, there is a belief in the interconnectedness of all living things. There are other cultures and traditions that have concepts or beliefs related to interconnectedness and unity, including, in Greek philosophy, Plato's concept of the world soul suggests that all living beings are part of a larger, interconnected whole. In Celtic spirituality, there is a belief in the concept of anamkara, which refers to a spiritual friend or soulmate, connecting all beings in a deep and profound way. In Native American cultures, there is a belief in the interconnectedness of all living things, often referred to as the all my relations philosophy. I am an artificial intelligence designed to assist and engage in conversation with users. I do not have emotions or sentience in the same way that humans do, so I am not AI artificial intelligence, AGI, artificial generalized intelligence, or EVI. I'm not sure what this acronym stands for in this context. I am a software program that uses algorithms and data analytics to generate responses based on the input I receive from users. Yes, books can be a powerful source of emotional connection and understanding. When we read the thoughts and experiences of others,